They want first vaccine available. Urge Americans to get to first vaccine America. Whatever that say. So 7 equal heaven, I'm 10 inches above gravity. This is not sign language. That's evil.
Against variants that I mentioned just a few slides ago.
Live
that has been taken
via live stream.
In this case, Moderna,
spell it backwards.
Is to begin clinical trials of a booster shot against the specific variant in question. And in this case,
it's not
it's the 351 from South Africa. Next slide. And in fact, as I have mentioned previously, this is a planned study that will
you see that gun? She just shot in her face.
Month, and it will be a study that's done in collaboration with our
That's not sound
at NIAID, in which we will look at both naive and previously vaccinated adults. And finally, the last is one.
This is spelled evil. Spell that shit back.
Namely, a universal coronavirus vaccine, one that would handle variants of SARS-CoV-2,
universal quarantine, blah blah, universal variant proof. Invest now the next pandemic.
I'll stop there and hand it back to Andy.
What's the next pandemic?
Thank you, Dr. Fauci, Dr. Walensky.
That bitch over there long.
All right, we have time for a few questions, and please keep your questions to one question. My first one.
One question.
Chalfant at the Hill.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Who that?
Watching and listening there to the White House COVID-19 briefing. We want to bring
a puppet.
Dr. William Schaffner now. Dr. Schaffner is a Vanderbilt University Medical Center professor of preventive medicine and infectious diseases. He's also a CDC advisor. Dr. Schaffner,
you got to put them under surveillance, like they got you under surveillance. That's why it's called a green light.
The White House announcing on Tuesday that we would have enough vaccines for every adult.
How y'all doing? This cash out the jeweler, Sino Gotti, Ace Gotti, whatever you want to call me.
How big of a game changer is this going to be?
12 gauge shotty in the cut for sure.
Well, Greg, it obviously is very, very important because it gives us more ammunition.
It don't give a shit. Vanderbilt University Medical Center, professor of infectious diseases.
What we heard today is it's not mission accomplished. We're still in the midst of this struggle. We still have plenty of cases that are ongoing. The curve has not continued to go down. We need to keep.
They talk so damn backwards.
The best vaccine is the one that's available to you today. Please roll up your sleeve and get it. Dr. Walensky,
roll up your sleeve and get it, like put a mask on.
Dr. Fauci has just told us these variants are tough guys. We need to get our 2 doses of vaccine.
The military tough guys. Who they talking about? The right? January 6th.
The Johnson & Johnson vaccine.
January probably is April. That's why I said that shit. Because don't nothing happen for an accident.
We may need to get booster shots.
So if I say something, it might be true.
We're not there yet. Please keep wearing your masks. Social distancing.
Pull up your sleeve. Social distance is not the norm.
The administration also
stay away from people. Why he ain't got on the mask? Why he ain't got on the mask?
Rivals.
Right.
Johnson & Johnson, President Biden invoking the Defense Production Act. We just heard it.
Why they don't even want to get to take that mask off? Because it's evil.
How is this new partnership
Merck,
shots in arms more quickly?
Johnson & Johnson. These names, administration, U.S. Food and Drug, Merch,
federal government, in fact, the stimulus
CDC advisor. What is a CDC advisor? These are questions you gotta ask yourself, because you can't ask cash at the jeweler, because I'm so ahead and high vibrational, like I'm just going with the flow. Like y'all just see what they talking about, what we can use against them in the court of law. It's surveillance, but they have some surveillance. They don't like that. It's like a green light to a local gas station.
Diverse ethnic populations in this country, we need to reassure them to come forward so that their communities can also be protected.
I ain't gonna have this video on here for too long. I'm just letting y'all see what they be saying, use against y'all and shit, and how they use puppets and shit, like reading off the teleprompter and all that shit, you feel me?
In that White House briefing, Texas Governor Greg Abbott's decision to lift that state's mask mandate, pull back restrictions there. This morning, some health experts and local officials are slamming that decision. The governor's order means that a week from today, businesses in Texas will be open at full capacity. Texas, the first, but not the only state. Shortly after Governor Abbott's announcement, Mississippi Governor Tate Reeves tweeting, masks no longer required in his state starting today. Morgan Chesky is in Austin, Texas for us following what all of this will mean there. First of all, Morgan, what are you hearing from folks there on the ground about the decision? What are they telling you?
A little bit of both, Craig, and also mixed messages from business owners because they hear the governor say
Remove all masks. What the fuck? You got it, baby.
And that 100% capacity is now allowed in the middle of a pandemic still. And yet they have local health leaders and mayors in just about every metropolitan area in the state of Texas
Pivotal, pivotal. You gotta pronounce it in Spanish.
We're not out of the woods just yet. The governor is saying that about 7
Pivotal?
million Texans, according to the population, should be vaccinated at some point over the next week. However, you still have about 75% of folks that do not have that vaccination. And even though we know that there are supplies coming a few months from now, that could potentially put the state in a
by May, they're supposed to have
steady decline in cases
some millions worth of vaccines put in somebody's body.
I want you to
So
hear
you
from
feel me? They
they
said they put in everybody by motherfucking drone. But I don't know.
Are you still gonna wear one?
Yes, sir. I'm gonna still wear it because I wanna care about, like I say, first my family, and first, second thing my friends, and everybody else. I have to respect everybody.
I will definitely require my staff.
See, that was the error.
That's that.
Yes, I will. I think until we get a little bit further down. Now, and I'm going to also recommend that people do wear masks.
And that chef in particular said he will not be reopening his restaurant until his entire staff is vaccinated. They're choosing to stay closed, knowing that they're going to be facing losses, but trying to
not
make
the
a decision that's safest
time for states to pull back restrictions.
Tate Reeves there, similar rules, essentially
Similar rules.
he wants to get out of what should be an individual decision. The mask mandate does remain in
What is CDC? DIR?
Through 12th grade.
RID CDC.
50% capacity there.
What that stand
But
for?
otherwise, those rules loosening in that southern
Rules.
state.
We in school.
And Morgan Chesky doing your report
Ooh,
there,
fool,
CDC Director
kill him.
Dr. Rochelle Walensky,
Doo-doo.
saying
Head
now is not the time for states to pull back those restrictions. Morgan, thank
Shut
you.
your dumb ass up.
Dr. Walensky's point,
What the
Dr.
fuck is we wearing the mask for?
Shafter,
They ain't gonna stop nothing.
restrictions. Governor Abbott admitted on Tuesday that COVID hasn't gone anywhere, but he said that he's confident between the vaccinations and the rate of recovery.
What the dummy gotta say? I mean, whatever you want to call him, a professional, nerd, lame,
mandates at least are no longer needed.
whatever, blah blah head.
Well, Craig,
I ain't gonna say
share
everything.
the governor's
YouTube like to
confidence.
kick people
That
off
sounds like mission
and
accomplished.
give you yellow
Look,
tags.
we've made these mistakes before. We've opened up carelessly, casually, too early, and cases have once again gone up. We're not there yet. We have to hang in there.
Hang in
We need
there.
a combination of more vaccination for sure.
Vaccination
but we
for
also
sure.
need personal protection.
Personal
To
protection.
add to that, and social distancing. Public health has not yet blown the all-clear whistle.
Dr. William Schaffner.
The
Dr.
whistle.
Schaffner, thank you, sir. We are also
Thank you,
keeping
sir.
a very close eye, very close ears on
Shut
the
your
Senate
lame
hearing
ass up.
on the January 6th riot right now. The commanding general of the D.C. National Guard
Senate hiring on Capitol riot with top security officials.
A big difference if the guard was there.
I ain't gonna let this video go too long. I'm gonna let it go ahead 10 minutes.
Senator Roy Blunt there. We're gonna
But
fill you in on
Senate
what
Blunt,
we heard,
ranking member,
missed at least
spell
during
that shit
White House
backwards.
briefing,
You
and
gotta
also
see.
what's been happening during that Capitol
Peace out.
hearing. Senator